One of my greatest dreams in life is to become so successful in order to bring my family and people around me out of poverty. But I didn't know how to make it happen not until I encountered this project, and since that time everything changed for me. I know you might be wondering what this project is all about, but I want you to know that right now God has orchestrated you to listen to this video till the end. I got an opportunity to become a better version of myself. I discovered through this SYFG project that I can build myself up until when I build myself to become a better version of myself, I cannot improve my living standards. That was why I knew that I needed to do something differently. I needed to start operating in a different tribe, and I decided to be part of this SYFG project. And guess what? A whole lot started to change about me. That's why by the special grace of God, the person you are seeing on the screen is a refined person. I'm a trainer, I'm a business consultant, I'm an entrepreneur and a financial coach. Also, I'm a multiple award winners with SYFG project by the special gifts of God, because I've become a better version of myself. Through this project, I've mentored hundreds of people who have achieved a tremendous success through this amazing project. Now you might be asking some questions that who are we? What is this organization all about? We are a non-governmental initiative that has a structure, a system, and a support to help a lot of partners to achieve these common visions. Now, what are those visions? The visions is to reach a financially free people who will in turn reach other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. Do you know why we have a lot of crime increasing every day in our country today? It's simply because we have a lot of people who are not financially free. 10 years ago, there was nothing like kidnapping in Nigeria. 15 years ago, people were not thinking about such. But today, because of the hard economic realities that we have in our country today, people are resolving to various things to help themselves. And why is that? Because we have a lot of people who are not financially free. So our vision is to help the world to become a better place. And how do we do that? We have discovered that only financially free people can affect the world. If you are not financially free, guess what? Even if you're a prayer warrior, you cannot affect the world just like that. Because when you are praying for people, you have to come to a realm and still minister to people with your resources and your finances. And that's our visions. And our missions is to raise 100,000 monthly millionaire in a connected economy and usher in the next generation world changer. People who have become the better version of themselves. People who can attract wealth with the value that they have cultivated into their lives in this connected economy, and so that they can usher in the next generation world changer. Now, what is this SYFG all about? SYFG project is a project that seeks to help individuals live out their full potential and become the ultimate version of themselves through our mentorship, through our training, capital building, and building financial leverage system. You see, I went to school, I graduated with a good grade, but guess what? I was not yet living my full potential. Something needed to push me to enable me to become the better version of myself. So what happened? Through this SYFG project, I subjected myself to mentorship, I subjected myself to training, and I learned how to build financial leverage system. And that's why by the special grace of God, I am a better version of myself today. I am enjoying leverage today because I discovered that my certificate could only pay me only active income. Any day, any month, I didn't go to work. It means that I will not make money, which I realized that a time is going to come when I will not have the strength to work. So what will happen if I don't have the strength to work? Maybe when I'm 60 years old or 70 years old, it means that my income will stop just because I kept on depending on an active income. So through this project, through this capital building, guess what? God used a vessel who showed me how to become a better version of myself, who took me up and started mentoring me. I called him my mentor. He is my destiny helper. He started mentoring me in this SYFG project. He's no other person than a friend, Mr. Ashalutuluwashe. God brought this man to my life and used him to show me how to become a better version of myself. And he showed me how I can begin to build a financial leverage system. That's why today my story has changed. Let me quickly show you a little bit about my story. Like I said, my name is Mr. Olawuyi Tobi. So I came from an average background whereby we're not rich, we're not poor. I was being born being an ordinary person, hoping to become an extraordinary person, because I knew for you to change the world for better, for you to impact the world for better, you have to become an extraordinary person. So we're not born with a silver spoon, but because we kept on struggling, and that's why me and my siblings, me and my brother, we do follow our parents to farm so that we can make an ends meet. And that was why I thought the best for me to become an extraordinary person success is for me to go to school. So I was educated by my parents, and I had the opportunity to go to school, which I thought that was the best gift for me, because that was what I was exposed to, that was what I was programmed to. And guess what? I was opportune to go to one of the best university in Nigeria, which is University of Ilorin. This was my life when I was in school. I was living a terrible life. I was living a life of mediocrity. Can you see where I was living? This is where human being like me were living. My inner room between 2018 to 2020, it was really terrible. It was not even, in fact, it was too pathetic. I was living a life of struggle. Not until when I came across this project, and I was among the people that was selected under the mentorship. And guess what? Everything started to change for me. As I got started to this project, I started making income in 5 figures, 6 figures. This is what the opportunity has done for me. So when I started making some little cash from the opportunity, guess what? I came about this school that people tend to ignore you when you are nobody and embrace you when you reach the peak of success. If you are here today listening to me in this video, if people are ignoring you, it means that you don't have the light that is commanding the attention of the people. So you don't need to fight them. What you need to do is for you to increase the level of your value. Let me show you something. This was my life without leverage. This was my life when I was living a life of mediocrity. And today, with leverage, this is my life today. Everything started to change for me. This was without leverage. 2020 to 2022, everything started to change for me. I applied the principle of leverage, the secret of the rich. Guess what? That, as I told you I was living, I had to relocate to a better apartment in Korak State. And guess what? This was my inner room 2020 and my inner room 2021. And guess what? My greatest joy was when I was being celebrated to make my first 1 million naira from this project. It's really an amazing one. Now, what made me to achieve this is what we call mentorship. What did I say? Mentorship. Are you with me? All right. Now let's proceed. Now we have the pillars of SYFG tribe. I want you to let you know that there's no building that can stand without a pillar. The reason you are living in your house today is because there are pillars that's actually holding it. If they are not pillar there, you wouldn't have even bothered to leave it and have the peace of mind. So anything that's going to last longer, it has to pass through the what? The test of time. Then guess what? What are the pillars of SYFG project? What are the fundamental pillars of SYFG project? Because through this pillar, men are raising quality men and women who are becoming the better version of themselves. All right, let's go. We have 4 pillars. The first one, I call it mentorship and training, and what? And capital building. This is going to help you to build your capacity. The average person has zero financial education, no service, nothing. In fact, the money some people are making, they are already putting it in their mouth. And that's what somebody said, that some people are what? Are making money, are living their life from hand to what? To mouth. All right. The second pillar is what we call discipline, regimentation, and what? And stoicism. Stoicism is where you focus on the things you can control and accept the things you cannot what? You cannot control. Discipline is doing what must be done. Because a lot of people today are having health issues. Why? Because they refuse to do what must be done. Doctor said minimize your carbohydrate, but you said because I don't have any food again, and that's where a lot of people are suffering. The third pillar is what? Is health optimization through nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle stages. I want you to know this. You may not believe it, but this is the truth. That the hospital was designed as a place to go when you are well, so you don't fall sick, not a place to go when you are sick. A lot of people today will just stand up and fall down suddenly and just die because of high blood pressure. How will it be when somebody having a high blood pressure of 220 over 120 and is still working? Before you know it, he or she started developing headache, and he slept and he did not even bother to wake up. If I ask you this question, you that you are listening to me under the sound of my voice, that when last have you taken fruit of vegetable? Because WHO said for you to maintain your healthy life, you must be taking at least 5 different fruits every single day. Do you have the capacity to do that? If you don't have the capacity, then it means that you might not be able to achieve that. Number 4 is for you to what? Having the deep understanding of leverage and building your financial leverage system. Now, let me shock you. Now, these are the SYFG tribe. I want you to know that we are building a tribe that is very strong. Every individual that can stand their ground at any given time, either as a man or woman, that can be relied upon. We're a tribe of people who are not looking for a quick fix program, but who are looking to go through the process to become the ultimate versions of themselves. We are building a tribe of entrepreneurs who will salvage the generation from decadence. Guess what? We are also a tribe of people who by virtues of their strength are financially free. I want you to know this, that financial freedom is not a function of how much money you have, as much as the strength of your character. And that's why today, Secure Your Future Group project is a project that helps you to create the future tribe for people. Alright, now there are three types of income. The number one is called what we call the active income. The active income is the money you make using your time and energy. You are your own boss. You own your own business. But the challenge is that if you are not there to work, you will not make the money. Let's move on. The next type of income is what we call the leverage income, and that's the money you make using the time and energy of others. This is what makes some people to become a multi-billionaire, because they understand the power of leverage. They understand that you can never become wealthy from your own effort alone. The challenge of so many people is that they are trying to become wealthy from their own efforts. No, it's not possible that way. Let me give you an instance. Dangote today is leveraging on other people's time, energy, and money. Is he the only one manufacturing his product? No. Is he the only one working in his company? No. You will see thousands of people who are working for this man. What is he doing? He's leveraging on the time and efforts, and that's what makes him a multi-billionaire. And of course, the highest form and type of income is what we call residual income. This is an income you continue to make after the completion of the income producing work. For example, you build a house and you put 10 out there. Whether you go there or not, you continue to make money from it, whether you are sleeping or not. You know why? Because you have built residual income. But guess what? You cannot build residual income from active income alone. So what will you do? You find a system to leverage. You find a way to leverage and increase your financial capacity so that you can build residual income. And that's what I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you how you can leverage and increase your financial capacity so that you'll be able to what? Thank me later. I want you to know this, that leverage is the reason some people become rich and others don't become rich. It's very simple. Anybody you see today who is worthy, go and check them. Such person is making use of what? Is making use of leverage. Now, let's proceed. There are two ways by which you can leverage with people. Alright, number one, you can leverage through your own personal produced product and services. How will you be able to do that? It is very simple. By allowing a lot of people, millions of people, to subscribe to your product that you are producing. And then as they subscribe to it, you start making money from it. Let's say you are into any production and you produce any goods and services that people can come and buy. So what will happen? By having a lot of people as possible to subscribe and buy that your product, and it means that you'll be earning money from each of those products. Is that not true? Yes, it is true. But one of the challenges is this: if you want to build a huge business, you will need huge capital so that you can make more money from the business. E.g., Mike Adenuga. Mike Adenuga is the owner of Glow Business. He's making money as people start to use Glow, and today he is leveraging on his own personal produced product and services. Guess what? Imagine there's a system you plug into and you build your system with them, and as people buy to your personal item from their different factories and shop, you make a little percentage of whatever they buy. Alright, let me give you an instance. Imagine you have 10,000 people that purchase your product daily, and you are earning just 100 naira from every purchase. Do you know that you can be earning 1 billion naira every single day? Guess what? You are not the manufacturer. Guess what? You are not even the production manager. But just because you have built a system that 10,000 people are purchasing their product daily, all what you get is for you to get 100 naira from each of those purchases. Do you know what? You can be making 1 million naira every day just by you subscribing. But I have a 5 major questions for you, right? How do you plug into the system? How can you connect those 10,000 people who is going to purchase the product? How do you make people to buy the product so that you can be making money from the system? And guess what? How do you now start to make money to the leverage? And the final one is that what would this work? So that's the question I'm going to be helping you to answer. I'm going to be showing you how you can get all this done. And then out of this section and at the end of this video, if you are qualified, I'll be giving you the opportunity to leverage to this opportunity so that you can be part of this project. Alright, so the answer to the first question, how do you plug in and build the system? All you need to do is for you to position yourself. And how do you position yourself? You position yourself by making a one-off purchase of health and benefiting product without you convincing, without you marketing, and without you what? Without you selling anything. All what you need to do is for you to what? Is for you to buy, use, and connect. And guess what? You'll be positioning yourself for what? For proper harvest, so that you can be able to what? Just buy, use, and connect just at 69,990 naira. Is it getting more interesting? I'm very sure you are really enjoying it. But guess what? These are some of the packages you can actually plug into it. If you can plug with the minimum package of 69,090, which is the access package, or you plug into with a package of 209,970, which is the silver package, or you plug into a package of 489,930, which is what? Which is the platinum package. Guess what? Now, when you plug into this system, what are you purchasing? What did you buy with your money? Number one, you get a food supplement. Do you know why our forefathers live longer, even though they do not have the convenience of life they are enjoying right now? But guess what? Anytime they are going to farm, they will always trekking, doing some exercise, as they are always be on their way to farm. Do you know how they feed themselves? They will be plugging fruit on the street. On their way, they will plug guava, fruit, etc. These are the things they were eating when they were going to farm. Now, can I ask you, have you taken any fruit today? Have you taken any food at all today? So you know that many people, many food you are taking today are majorly carbohydrates. You don't even have time to even buy fruit and vegetable. And guess what? You keep on thinking, what can you do? Because it's cost intensive. It's expensive to get those fruit and vegetable, right? And that is what it's affecting a lot of people. But guess what? The good news is that you can get this food supplement, because we know that the majority of the food that we take also contain the nutrient that we need. But through this food supplement, you can bring back the nutrient and stay healthy. What are the products that you are going to purchase? You are purchasing a food supplement, a beverage, and a personal health care. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? So now these are some of the products that you can actually get from the money you are actually paying for, right? So we have a wide varieties of food supplement. Maybe you want to lose weight, we have some powerful product that can help you to lose weight. Or maybe you want to keep fit, or you want to perform as a man, you want to prove to your wife that you are a complete person. We have food supplement that can help you and live a wonderful life even as a man. All right, now follow me. Now the second question is that how do you start to connect those 10,000 people? Guess what? Through your phone alone, you can even get access to 1 to 100 million people in the world. Are you aware that the device you are holding on, your phone, is a powerful tool that can give you access to over 100 million persons worldwide? Alright, let's assume that an average adult had 100 contacts on his or her phone. Is that true or yes? Yes. If I ask you now, you have less than 100 contacts on your phone, definitely you are going to have more. In fact, some people will have a lot of contact on this or her phone. Now let's move progress. Those 100 contacts you have on your phone, they are called your all-fox level, meaning that those 100 contacts is also equivalent to what? To 100 phones. The reasons why you have those contacts, the reason why you have their contact is because each of them have a phone. What that means is that inside each of those phones, they also have at least 100 contacts. Is that true or yes? It's true. Now, guess what? Then what that means is that 100 phones, if you multiply 100 phones, multiply by what? 100 contacts. That is going to give you 10,000 contacts, which is your second level of contact. Now, guess what? The reason why they gave you The reason why they have their own other contact is because those other contacts also have their own phone each. So what that means is that the 10,000 phone multiplied by the 100 contacts can give you 1,000,000 contacts, which is at the third level of your contact. So that means is that somebody that knows somebody that has a phone, and not somebody that has a phone who knows another person that has a phone who knows somebody that has a phone. Guess what? What if you get only 1% of this 1,000,000 contact? That is 10,000 persons, right? Already, right? Now, if these 10,000 persons they purchase product daily and you earn just 100 naira from the purchase of the 10,000 people, what does that mean? It means that you're going to be earning 1 million on a daily basis. Now let's even assume that these 10,000 people did not purchase daily, but at least these 10,000 people, they were able to purchase the product in just 1 month. It means that you're going to earn 100 naira from the 10,000 of their purchase, and that's 1 million naira on a monthly basis. Now please tell me, if you have a business that you are leveraging on, I can be giving you just 1 million from 100 naira commission from the purchase of the 10,000 persons. That means you can be earning 1 million every month in addition to what you are currently doing right now. Is that good or very good? Excellent. What does that mean? Is that if you're able to be earning this 1 million on a daily basis every single month, that is total of 30 million naira. Oh my goodness. What do you think is going through your mind? Money, right? Let's make a progress because of time. Now let's move to another answer to the what? To the third question. How do you make people to purchase and you start making money? And that's where our system come in. Those your other contact from your phone, you just send them this text message. Hello John, how is everything? There's an international organization I recommended to you. They will show you how to discover the ultimate version of yourself using their unique system. I just started going through their mentorship. Just let me know if they contact you. So this is the message they're going to send to this contact. Then how can you now make sure those persons they also tend to connect? All you need to do is also subject them to our own brand launch, where you gather your order together and we call it a brand launch, whether in your office or your home or your church. This is where we come together and we're going to talk on your behalf. We show them how the business works, and as many of people that what they purchase the complete product, you are going to be getting a commission because of the product that they purchase. Now, I've been able to show you how you can connect people into this system. Now, let's move on. What is the next question? How do you next start to make money through this leverage? There are only two ways in this meeting. There are only two ways that I'm going to be showing you on how you can connect people and start making money from this amazing opportunity. All right, the number one is what we call the direct connector bonus. This direct connector bonus, you earn between 20,000 to 150,000 instantly by connecting anyone using our system. Imagine you use our system and people started to purchase product to you, and as they start purchasing the product to you, you are making money to infinity. Oh my goodness. It means that there is no limit to the amount of money you can earn as long as people are buying the product, so you can be enjoying the direct connector bonus. Now the second one is called the matching bonus. We call it the matching bonus, and this is where you earn unlimited 7,000 from the system. As people keep on purchasing in your system, you can be earning what? 7,000 for life. Do you want to see how it works? Do you want to see how it works? Let me show you. Let's assume this is you. You decided to position yourself by purchasing the complete product, and because you purchase the complete product, guess what? You are a connector, and then you use our system to connect your Fox 2 people into this system. Your Fox 2 of your friend who purchased the same product. Guess what? You'll be given a leverage income of what? Of 7,000 naira, meaning that every 2% of your friend you connect it, you earn 7,000. 2 of your friends you connect them, you earn 7,000. 2 of them you connect them, you earn 7,000. 2 of them you connect them, you earn what? You earn 7,000 naira. You earn 7,000 naira. You earn 7,000 naira till infinity. And before you know it, guess what? Even you as your friends also keep on connecting and they purchase the complete product. Guess what? You are still going to be earning 7,000 naira as your friends are purchasing the product, and also using our system. They are also going to be getting paid 7,000 naira, whether it is directly to you or to your friend who connected their own friends who purchased the complete product. Guess what? They are going to be earning 7,000 naira from the what? Opportunity. Let's go to the illustration of the 90% failure rate. Let's say this is you and you actually get a minimum access of the 69,990. You can be earning 8.4 million naira every single month, and you get a 90% failure rate just with what? 840,000 naira. Meaning you fail and you are doing well, you will still earning 840,000 naira every single month. Can you imagine? Now guess what? If you go for a silver package of 209,070, you can be earning a potential income when your business is fully built of 23.5 million on a monthly basis, and even at 90% failure rate, you can be earning 2.35 million every single month. Now you go for the platinum pack of 489,930, you can be earning roughly over 117.6 million every single month. Guess what? The 90% failure rate can only pay you 11.76 million. Now, which of this package are you going to prefer? Which of this package are you going to prefer? Me, I will prefer the platinum package. I started impacting life. I started telling myself, I don't want to focus on the money. I want to impact a lot of lives. And today, it's been a massive success. I move around with successful person. I move around with people that can achieve this success. And today, this is where we started impacting some people's life. We started changing people's life, and everything started to change for me. This was my life without leverage. 2019, it was so terrible. 2023 today, with leverage, I used the system. It's been working for me. That Mr. Ashalo, the man that brought me to this project, guess what? 2019, in 2022 to 2023 today, we're living a better life. See my life 2020 to 2024, just 4 years. Without leverage, and with leverage, it means that you are really at the right place at the right time. So the number 5 question is that will this work? Yes, this is working perfectly. I can tell you from my personal experience and testimony, this was what I did, and it's working for me. In fact, I'm a living proof that it's working. It has worked for me, and it has worked for so many persons today, and everybody is living their life. Guess what? This was a young girl that before she was given birth to, the parents registered her into this project. And guess what? When they want to celebrate her first year birthday, they collected this money, over 500,000 from the girl business, and today it means that you can leave inheritance for your children. And you see, this our former President Olusegun Obasanjo. He followed through our system. He became a connector of this project, and guess what? We're able to feed the family. With 2020, we fed 1,000 family in Ilorin. 2021, we fed 1,000 family in Ilorin, and 2023, we fed families in Shaki, Offa, Modakeke, and every state. This is how we have been changing a lot of people. We've launched a lot of pioneer, and we are launching a lot of people. Now, guess what? I want you to know that this project was just launched, and those people who became the pioneer of this project will be enjoying every opportunity the business brings. Let me tell you something, that every dispensation, there is always a project that is being launched. This is a project that was launched a few years ago. We launched the project, and a lot of people were pioneers of the project, and they are earning massively from it. The second project we had, we launched it, and a lot of people, they became the pioneer at that time. And guess what? Today, they are living the life of their time. And right now, the SYFG project has just been launched, and we are selecting some pioneer members who will become the ultimate version of themselves. And I want you to make sure that you wait to the end of this video so that you can be part of the pioneer member that is going to be becoming the better version of themselves. So what do you start to benefit from this pioneer? Guess what? The number 1 is going to be for you are going to be getting an exclusive access to our global mentorship and training. People who have made it in this business, they are going to be mentoring you, and we also call them the mastermind. Also, you're going to be enjoying an unfair advantage positioning. You see, whenever a project is in town, let me tell you this, the people who decide to become a pioneer, they position themselves at the top of that project. It is like an Awolowo family. Today, even though other people are benefiting from Coca-Cola, Awolowo family is actually being positioned at the top of the system. And today, every purchase that is being made by Coca-Cola is going to them. What does that mean? It means that if you become a pioneer member of this project, you're going to be getting unfair advantage. Meaning that you're going to be positioning yourself at the top, so that every purchase that is done, as long as the project is concerned, you're going to be getting paid for it for life, because you have already positioned yourself right. Another benefit is you're going to be getting the leverage of our SYFG tribe. Now, this is very important. I'm sure you might have some businesses or others that you want people to patronize you, and do you know that because you are going to be part of this SYFG tribe, guess what? We can give you access to our SYFG tribe. What does that mean? You can leverage on our number. In fact, in the SYFG tribe, we have thousands, hundreds of teammates. Do you know that if you can become part of this SYFG tribe today, immediately after this video, our members can be patronizing you. Our member can start buying from you. Guess what? You start building your seeds too. Is that good or very good? Excellent. So make sure you are part of the pioneers immediately today, so that you can get access to the SYFG tribe. Then another benefit is that you are going to be getting access to our breakthrough nanotechnology edge module, and also get access to our global business expansion vehicle. Are you with me now? So these are the things you are going to what? You are going to start to benefit. If you are getting started immediately after this video, you are going to be positioned at the top, so that every purchase that's made is going to be paying you. Imagine you are Olusegun Obasanjo. Till today, he's getting paid from MTN. Do you know why? Because he positioned himself at the top. MTN still has a lot of shareholders, but guess what? Those shareholders are not any money as Olusegun Obasanjo. Do you know why? Because he positioned himself at the top, and today every subscription in MTN is actually getting paid from me. So the top is for those people become the pioneer. You want to be part of the pioneer. You want to take advantage of this. You want to be placed at the top so that every purchase that is happening, guess what? You are getting some commissions, and that means that you are going to be what? You're going to be placed at the top. So what does it take to be at the top? I want you to listen attentively. It's only people who are positioned at number one that can have the leverage on the SYFG track. If you are not in the top position, sorry, our member cannot even bother to patronize you. They cannot even come to your business at all. So right now, I'm going to be selecting people that is going to be at the top. And guess what? What's the criteria for you to be at the top? It means that you're going to be getting started right now immediately after this video. You're going to be making your payment immediately after this video. You want to pay for any of the packages today. You want to position yourself right now by making your payment, by paying for any of the packages so that you can plug into the system. Only those who make their payment today can be positioned at the top. And if you are not making your payment today, you can decide to make your payment tomorrow. That's not a problem. But guess what? All of those purchases, when you are making your payment later, whether tomorrow or within the week, all of your purchases are going to be paid the people who are making their payment today. Guess what? If you are the kind of person, you said, yes, I'm going to be making my payment next month, next this. Oh, that's not a problem. In fact, you are free to make your payment anytime you want. But guess what? You are going to forever be paid those who are making their payment today after this video. So let me ask you this. If I give you the opportunity to choose now among these three positions, will you choose the pioneer position or the second category or the third category? If you're going to be choosing the first position, so that means that you want to be able to be gaining under every purchase that is made. Guess what? I'm going to be giving you the opportunity right now. This is not for everybody. It's only for those people who are ready. It's only for those people who are not even procrastinating at all. It's only for those people who are getting started right now after this video. And immediately you get started right now, we start to position yourself and get to what? Mentor you. Before I'm going to select you, before I'm going to give you the opportunity to make your payment, let me quickly show you a story of a young lady that finished from university 4 years ago. She informed her friend that 4 years I've been looking for a job, and her friend said, no problem, let us go to our village. Let us go and meet a native doctor. So they both went to their village and they met the native doctor, and her name is called Amanda. And Amanda went there and got there and explained that, sir, I've been looking for a job for 4 years. I don't know what to do with my life. Please, can you help me to predict my future? And that was why the native doctor said, oh, no problem, my daughter. You know what? I'm going to place 2 calabash. The one is going to be painted with green color called the terrible future. And the second calabash is going to be placed with white color, which is the brighter future. Then I'm going to place an animal called worm, millipede, in between. Then I'm going to also place a drum. Now, guess what? The native doctor told Amanda that I am going to start to beat the drum. Once I started beating the drum, please don't stop the animal. The millipede will continue to move. Anywhere the millipede is moving to, that's where the future, that's where your future lies. If the millipede move to the terrible future, it means your future will be terrible. If the millipede move to the brighter future, it means that your future will be brighter. So the native doctor started to beat the drum, and guess what? The millipede started to move close to the what? Go to the brighter future, and Amanda was happy. But guess what? As the millipede was about to get to the edge of the brighter future, the millipede turned back and started moving to the edge of the terrible future. As the millipede was about to get to the edge of the terrible future, Amanda looked at it and she picked that millipede and put it and killed that millipede into the brighter future. So the native doctor asked that, why, my daughter, why did you do that? But I told you not to touch it. And the Amanda said something that is very important. She said, I will decide the future I want by becoming the best version of myself. You are here listening to me today, and you have allowed your circumstances to determine your future. You are here listening to me today. You have allowed your circumstances of I don't have money, the circumstances of I cannot do this. If you are ready to change your future right now, then I want to say Congratulations to you. It means that you want to be like Amanda. It means that starting from this moment, you will not allow your circumstances to determine your future. It means that you will not allow your lack of money to determine your future. So what are you going to do right now? You have to decide today to make sure you have a brighter future. 2024 is your year. Do not allow your pocket to dictate for you. Instead, go out and find a way to make sure that this year 2024 is a year of financial breakthrough for you. Therefore, get started today by making your payment right now and be part of the Pioneer project. And also make sure you get in touch with the person that sent you this video and ask him or her the account number to make your payment to, so that you can be part of this journey of this financial freedom. Get started today and your life will never remain the same. God bless you. I remain Olawuyi Tobi. Thank you.